let's get to the last one that we have on this set. Is Wavey the Rocket. This looks like one of those, you use a sine wave as your navigation or your weapon or your something. I've seen a game or two like this in the past. Blanking on the names, unfortunately, but this might end up feeling a little familiar, depending on the implementation. That is a rocket with a very big grin. Good soundtrack so far. I imagine the vibe that we're getting right now, like when the new Toe Jam and Earl game comes out, I feel like it's gonna feel very similar. Like they're taking a similar inspiration, similar style approach. Tutorial, word up. Okay. Yeah, I've definitely seen a game like this. That was maybe not the best way to approach that piece. This is surprisingly difficult. Okay. I feel like that's very much not how it's supposed to work. Smash the waves. Okay. Warning, new text. Okay, we did terribly on that tutorial. Like, actually bad. This game is a lot harder than it looks. I'm gonna retry this just to try and get a sense of it. Like, it is an auto-scroller. It is moving of its own accord. I've already kind of blown it. It's like when you manipulate the thrusters and all that really does matter. Rolls. There's no way to like change your speed other than to dash. This is actually like super hard. Evil disabled. Okay. This is like surprisingly difficult. Like getting a a chain is really tough. While in phase mode, we pass through green obstacles. Did I want to phase through the last thing? Circus coming to town soon. I feel like no, because it is broken in the overworld thing. I don't know. Okay, that worked. Okay, there's our checkpoint. How we are supposed to get that heart, I don't know. Okay, here we go. Some dash charges that we didn't really need. I feel like the level design changed all of a sudden. Oh, we biffed a little bit. Ah! Or, you know, maybe... I'm gonna have to restart. I think we're, like, respawning mid-level. Yeah, this is, like, really tough. Like, surprisingly so. Oh, just missed combo. Almost had that. I'll just take that and call it. I'm gonna have to do this. I'm not ever like using the dash. I never feel inclined to use it. Like it feels kind of sketch to do. Like I'm never sure about my movements to go and do it. Slow it down a little. Ah. Gonna miss 2 of the valves. Oh well. Grade D. This is hard. This is very hard. Level 2. All the levels are available right from the start, which I applaud. First you must... Okay. Either play all the levels or get 8 gems. We can play a few more levels. I'm not going for that. That gem, not at all. Oh. It's a weird path it wants us to go, but... Ah. I'm having a hard time just mentally processing the controls. They're not bad controls, it's just, it does take a moment. Those are spikes. Those are spikes. Look, that worked, so... That didn't work. Again, like, the triggers especially, like, expanding or contracting the wave. I can't... my brain won't do it. My brain will not do it. Urgh. This is level 2. This game is amazingly difficult. Like, I'm creating a bad situation. I'm going too steep or too fast or whatever. And then my brain won't fix it. This is easy. These are marked as easy. Like, the concept isn't that hard. I'll grant you that. But... Oh. Okay, so you can, like, flatten out the wave enough to do that straight line. A checkpoint. See, this part is super easy. This part is totally sensible. This one is so much easier than the last level. Was that, like, marked as medium or something? Like, yeah, this is definitely easier than that. We are definitely not getting that gem. That is a ridiculous gem. gonna miss one. Bah. Yeah, this as a mobile game would be interesting. This is still marked as easy. That one was a pain. I think like being able to draw your own wave entirely would be too easy. Like not forcing it to follow a sine wave at all. Actually, yeah, custom controller for this, I think, could be a lot simpler to understand, for one. How am I supposed to get through this? Like that, I suppose. This is very much the use going fast level. I didn't go fast enough. Alright, we made the checkpoint. Everything's fine. Everything's not fine. Okay, made checkpoint. We have entered Problem Town. Yeah, there's like a constant back and forth of speed on this level. Oh. I was like too late on slowing it down. 9 deaths, Jesus. How many levels have we cleared now? Should be 4, yep. You just have to do one that was weirdly hard. Again, these are the easy levels. I feel like if I take each bit as trying to push you to use either speed or wave size, it becomes a little easier to grasp what's going on. Oh. Okay, we're living. We're living. We're living. We're not living. I pooped. Okay. Think we got it. Got it. That level was way too hard. I think more than anything, that's really what this game needs, is a bit more difficulty balancing. Because I think it's expecting an awful lot. The boom swing. The name is Wavey. Okay. So I just need to get close enough and dash. This actually seems super manageable. She said before dying. Like, so far, I'm enjoying the boss fight more than I was the actual level. Got him. Did not manage that one correctly. Okay, got him. Oh. Okay, that's one life taken care of. Whoop. Giving me a hard time getting there. There we go. All right. Third phase, very nice. Phases don't seem to be very different. Okay, there is a difference. Ah. I got behind it somehow. And that's all the fuses as well. That's an S rank though, I guess. Once I don't have to like find gems or chain things together, it's apparently a lot easier. Okay, medium levels. Wonder how many levels there are in the demo overall. 8, 9, looks like it's guarding something. There might be 10 altogether. Okay, that's a new complication that I guess I just need to dash through. Or dash past? I don't think we can dash through. Come on. I keep doing that, and it sucks. Again, like, this is considered medium difficulty. What we're up against right now. Oop. I'm bookcooming a bit too much on this. Like, the difficulty, like, doesn't feel very balanced. Also, I'm very bad. So I'm actually going to stop a little prematurely. I think we got the idea of the game, and we can start to see how the difficulty is going to ramp up. And I think it's going to ramp up a lot. Like, I see that being a borderline hardcore game. Just in terms of how precise you're going to have to be in managing it and keeping a mental map of the controls to what you actually want to see on the screen. It's not super easy. I'm gonna try to find, I know there's a game on Steam that I've seen that is a very similar concept, but I don't remember the names. Yeah, it's Wavey. That seems to be less like hazard centric and more like rhythmic, figuring out patterns and whatnot. So there is a bit of like differentiation, it seems. But I mean, it is worth, pointing out when you see a mechanic that seems different and novel. Like, has this been applied somewhere? Is there something we can learn from the previous implementations of it? I don't think Waveform has boss fights, so that's an interesting idea, for sure. Um, but I do feel like it was very difficult very quickly. So hopefully, honestly, I hope they smooth out the difficulty more than anything else. Like, get that sorted. Uh, and if they do, that could be a very interesting game.